What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video by myself, Fallacy. Today's video is going to be a bit different and it's going to be the top 5 1v1 maps for you guys to use and practice to get better. The reason I've chosen the 5 I did pick is because these ones aren't always the same. There's some different variants to it, some are more realistic than others, but anyway, let's get into the video. Finally, before we do get into the first 1v1 map, I just want to say if you guys are new around here, whether it's from YouTube or Instagram, and you do want to see more videos like this, if you do go on to enjoy, make sure to slap that subscribe button. And also, if you want to see videos like this before anyone else, make sure to turn those notifications on to get a competitive advantage over your opponents. Also, my friend Gearsy gave me some homework, and that homework was to give you guys homework, seeing as you're back at school for some of you, and that's to smash a like on this video. Anyway, let's get right into it. Okay, so moving on to number 5. For number 5, we've got a map by Immature Gamer. You can see the code on the screen, so pause it right now and look right under the title of that map so you guys can copy it. Also, I just want to quickly mention that I'm going to link the guys below if you want to go see their video about their map. Okay, so when you spawn to this map, you'll be greeted with all the guns possible. You get all the guns up here, you can pick any guns you want. Now when you actually move inside the arena, the really cool part about this map is how automated the 1v1 is. A really cool feature about this map is down here when you actually go to 1v1s, one of your friends will go here, one of your friends on the other side. You'll both start at the same time, you can do whatever you want to do, all of that stuff. And then when you're done, the really easy part is you can come down here and you can press on this to reset the 1v1 arena. And it resets automatically for you. Now once again, you can just go to the side here and you can do your 1v1s again. Also, let's say you've got a third person that wants to spectate and there's 3 of you, so one of you can spectate at a time. Up here you have a glass roof that you can actually spectate your friends from and get a full view of what's actually happening inside of the fight, as you can see right now. Now let's say you guys are looking for a map with style instead. My man Flea has made an underwater 1v1 map. You can see the code on the screen right now, so once again just make sure to pause it and enter the code. When you enter inside the map, you can see that it looks very cool and it will look very good for your actual in-game gameplay if you guys are trying to get clips to post. It's got all the guns in here possible, or all the guns you'll need for 1v1, so you can pick any guns you want and make sure to 1v1 on this really nice 1v1 map. Taking the number 3 spot, we have another map by Flea. This map's the complete opposite of his last map. His last map was made of water, and then when you go to this one, you'll see that instead of water, this one is made of lava. So it depends on the kind of thumbnail you want for your video or how you want your video to look. But you can see that this looks very cool to 1v1 on. You can barely see your character and your builds really stand out when you're just getting built. So what we got over here, we got some guns that auto spawn in if you guys want to use these guns. If not, there's a whole chest full for each opponent of guns to use, so you can make sure to get all of the guns you want. Now another really cool feature about this is you got a really nice looking launch pad over here, so if you fall down, just launch pad up to the top again and get back into the fight. In case you guys missed the code, it's at the top of the screen right now, or you could just rewind a bit back to when I was in the creative hub and see the code there. Taking the number 2 spot, we have another map by Immature Gamer. This map's basically just a development of the one I showed you as the 5th spot on this video. But anyway, the code is on the screen right now. This isn't just a 1v1 arena, it also has a free-for-all mode if you have more friends than just one. So this is a very good map, and let's get right into what it looks like. When you spawn into the map, you'll see these 2 sides have a 1v1 arena, and you see 1v1 arena there and free-for-all there. Okay, cool. So when you go up to the viewing deck here, it will take you all the way up. Now the very cool thing about this is because there's 4 different sections of this map, what you can actually do, you can spectate all 4 sections of the map at once. So you can go here, spectate this side, you get the point, guys. And also if you want to get a better view on it as well, you're greeted with a heavy sniper, so you can just zoom in and see exactly what's happening. If you had enough of being up here, you just want to go down and you can reset and you can actually do the 1v1s yourself or go into a free-for-all. So we've got some pretty cool features in this map before we go into the 1v1s and all of that. So got loud noise over here, then down here you have a random gun generator. So that'll take away your guns here, and then if you go back onto it to get more guns, you'll get some more random guns. You can just keep doing this until you get the guns you want. Now moving on to the 1v1 arena. So you go outside, you can see here, disable barrier. Oh, you can press E now, okay, cool. So you just disable the barrier so people can actually come in. And then when you go on the launch pad, you're going to go right down here over to this place, and it's quite a similar concept to number 5, but you can just have here, instead of pickaxing the reset button, what you can do, you can reset just like this and press E, and also if you press it again, it will just kill you, so make sure not to press it twice if you don't want to die. Okay, so instead let's go into this free-for-all. So when we go into the free-for-all, you can see here just a quick message for you guys so you can understand. To drop all the barriers and turn the whole map into a free-for-all, you must activate all 4 switches. There's one located in every quadrant. So what I'll show you guys what that means is if you go out here, you just want to press E on this or whatever your interact button is on that. You do this on all 4 sides. These barriers will drop and will become one huge 1v1 map to play against your opponents or friends. Now, taking the number 1 spot as my favourite 1v1 map at this moment in time is a map by my friend Gizzy. This one's my favourite because it's so realistic. You have a limited amount of mats. I'll show you guys all the features of it in just a second. Also, I just want to say Gizzy's so hardworking. He always makes sure to update the map to suit your preferences, so make sure to go over to his video. I'll link that video in my description to get the most updated code for whenever he changes it. There's so many features of this map, so I'm going to try and take you through as many as I can. So just to start off here, take a green screen pic with you and an opponent. So what you can do here, you just get a picture, go into replay mode, and then you can take the green screen, put it on wherever you want with your opponents. That's just a really cool, fun feature to at the end of your 1v1s. I just want to quickly mention that this map is made for 2 people and 2 people only, because any more than 2 people, then it will kind of mess up the spawns, because the spawns are made to be randomized, so you and your opponent will get random spawns just to simulate like a real game. Anyway, going into this, there's a quick glitch that he's trying to work on right now. This is not actually his fault, it's to do with creative. So you'll see here, when I go here to get my randomized guns, the last one won't pick up. So the 5th slot of your weapon slot won't pick up, so you just have to go here and pick it up for now. Or as you're going past, you just want to hold your pickup button to make sure you pick that gun up. What you'll see here is there's a moving zone only until it closes off your spawn. So when your spawn does get closed off, so it can't spawn camp, or so you or your opponent can't spawn camp, you can just go into here. There's automatic, well, not automatic, you got the mat rates of an actual game, what an actual game would have in arena, or just a bit over that as well. So when I actually get into the arena game, I have 1.5k mats to work with. You got as long as you need in here as well. You can spend as long as you need in this 1v1 map. Use it as a bit of a hide and sneak, try and outplay your opponents. You can hide in this kind of stuff. This is a really great map actually. I'm going to enjoy this a lot, and it's also great for actual games because it simulates how it would be rather than actually being like an unrealistic map. And you can see from that, it also has full damage implemented to give you that in-game feel. Basically what will happen every time you or your opponent kill each other or get the chance to fight, when one of you do die, this is what's going to happen. So if I respawn here, you'll see that's just simulating my death. The other person will win 1 round out of 3, and then you'll just move on to the next round to see how many kills or wins you have. So once again, you spawn on in a different location with more random weapons. I just want to show you guys this so you can see. This time I'm going to spam my pickup button so I can get that last item. I spawn in a completely different location, going to wait for that zone to close in, and now I can try and kill my opponent from a different angle. It's clear to say that this is definitely the best 1v1 map at this moment in time, as Fortnite's developing, it's become a lot more realistic, and it's become a lot more revolved around actually having to practice around competitive situations. And this gives you a perfect example of a competitive situation where it's you and your opponent and just you guys in this huge space with natural cover, natural mats, so you have to play your best to try and outplay your opponents with the maximum mats you have. Also, I think the random RNG of the guns you get and the loot you get is also really good as well, because it lets you learn to live with a lot of other weapons, because in an actual game, unfortunately you won't get the weapons you want all the time, and you have to bear with some of the weapons that you don't like. For example, I don't like this tack, but I'll learn how to use it using this 1v1 map. Okay, with all those 5 maps being showcased now, I want to know which one of these maps is your favourite, so comment 1 to 5, whichever one of these was your favourite. Also, once again guys, I just want to remind you that the links to these guys' videos or channels will be in the description below, because they deserve it. Maps like these take a long time to make, so you guys need to go check them out to see how they made this, and also just make sure to subscribe to them. Once again guys, if you did find this video useful and you are new around here, make sure to slap that subscribe button and also turn notifications on so you can see posts like this before anyone else to get that competitive advantage over your opponents. Also, once again, let's try to hit those 400 like goal. That's your homework, so please do it. I mean a lot. Anyway, I hope you guys all have an amazing day, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.
You make me feel so crazy, still in love with you.